Hello and good day everyone. My name is Darshan and my teammates are Harikesh, Dashineshwar and Varma. And our project title is Winning the Hearts of Generation Z, What Employers Should Know. Like each generation before, Gen Z brings their own distinct values to the workplace. When you take the time to truly communicate with them, you'll soon be able to recognize their motivations and strengths and nurture their talent to the benefit of both employers and employee. To attract Gen Z, employers must be ready to adopt a speed of evolution that matches the external environment. That means developing a robust training and leadership programs with a real and tangible focus on diversity. To win the hearts of Gen Z, companies and employers will need to highlight their efforts to be good global citizens. Companies must demonstrate their commitment to a broader set of societal challenges such as sustainability, climate change, and hunger.
Hello, my name is Harikesh Rau and I will be talking about the literature review. Based on the author Magano in 2020, he stated that Generation Z is considered to have more entrepreneurship traits compared to Generation Y. This is because Generation Z are more driven by the prospect of landing their ideal job and the opportunity to broaden their talents. It reveals that of their views, their preference and futures of Gen Z are different compared by the regions or even the thinking in their workplace. By the assumption that they will tend to change occupations regularly compared to the other traditional employees in the different generations. And that if they are unhappy with something, they will change it right away because they tend to care much about their time in the workspace and also have a balance in their life outside of their workplace. Okay, based on another article by Arthur Schultz in 2019, he stated that Generation Z expects their workplace to be highly technical in these days. The people of Generation Zs are always seen as very hardworking and at the same time are confident about themselves. This is within generally in their characteristics, and also they always tend to digest reality and just go with what is in their hand. Some researchers have concluded that the company usually cares about their employees only when they are needed, otherwise they do not really give that much of an attention. This will eventually make them to be frustrated at a certain point, and as mentioned previously, each generation will convert their workplace if they are unhappy.
As for the data collection and finding, the first method was through personal experience. This personal experience will be based on our internship experience. Personally, as Gen Z employees, this working environment had its unique characteristics that ensured our hearts were stolen by the employers. Workation is the first personal experience that we had gone through during our internship. Workation is actually working while having a vacation. Employees could just get an escape from their working environment or their home office in order to refresh their mindset, which would improve their productivity. Flexible working hours is the next personal experience. Employees will not have to work 9 to 5 every day. They could just come to work early and leave early, or come to work late and leave late. They will just have to fulfill 8 working hours a day. Not only that, they could just work 10 hours a day and 4 days a week and take off from Friday till Sunday. The company also had a game room where employees could just take short breaks during their working hours. The game room had its own mini golf, darts, and even card games. Sometimes bosses could just join us in playing those games, especially during the working hours. The final personal experience will be flexible working lifestyle. Employees could do anything they like during the working hours as long the work is completed. For instance, we do not specifically have to sit at our cubicle. However, we can sit beside a friend, any available meeting room, coffee corner, and even in the cafe. Apart from that, the daily meetings were held in an informal manner, which makes it joyful that we would wait for our daily meetings throughout our internship period. The second data collection and finding method is online survey. Our survey consisted of 11 respondents who were Gen Z employees currently working full-time. In the first question, where we asked if the respondents preferred work from home or work from office, most of them responded work from office as they would prefer to hang out and meet new colleagues at their office. The second question was, do you agree with having flexible working hours? And all the respondents responded with yes, as it would help them reduce their stress.
The recommendations. By winning the heart of Generation Z, the employers could ensure that the Generation Z have a good working environment and strong mind state, which would increase in work performances. So there are certain recommendation that the employees could implement to ensure they win the heart of Generation Z. The first recommendation is to provide gaming area at workplace. This implies that their corporate culture will flourish since employees Generation Z will be conversing, getting to know one another and de-stressing at the same time. Improving work culture is the second recommendation of the employers looking to win the heart of Generation Z because flexible work schedules improve overall morale and involvement in the workplace. For example, Adobe, Reddit, Web, and Google are the organizations with the greatest work-life balance for their workers. Additionally, giving flexible work hours is recommended for organizations looking to win the hearts of Generation Z. Employees from the Generation Z may alter their work location and hours to maximize productivity when flexi time is implemented. Finally, one of the best recommendations for the employers to interest in gaining the hearts of the Generation Z is to provide an ergonomic workplace. Because they can enhance their health by working in ergonomic environments, employees from Generation Z will also experience less strains in their bodies since their workstation will be adjusted to suit their height. As a result, everyone will be able to focus more on their work and it will help to increase the productivity levels.